Hi everyone, my name is Rohan and today I'm going to talk about my PechaKucha, which is who's the GOAT of every sport that I know about. Okay, so I just want to have a quick trigger warning. If you have incorrect opinions, please disregard this presentation because my opinion is correct and you guys are wrong. All right, let's head to basketball. This one is going to be heavy, right? This is going to be heated, but it needs to be addressed. There's not really a debate among basketball fans that these two are the best of all time, but who is the greatest? We're going to have to find out when I compare them in the next slide. Let's see. Okay, LeBron James's career statistics so far. He's a four-time NBA champion with a 4-6 final record, four-time final MVP, four-time regular season MVP, and he's on track to achieve the scoring title in the next year or two. But you guys aren't here to just hear the stats. What's his overall impact on the game? Even in high school, LeBron was brought into the spotlight as an immense prospect and was given the title of chosen one. For him to follow after Michael Jordan and to perform as well as he did so far in his career speaks to his character and his work ethic. LeBron has dominated the Eastern Conference of the NBA for years and did it with exemplary behavior on and off the court. Michael Jordan's career statistics so far: 6-time NBA champion, 6-0 record, 6 times finals MVP, 5-time regular season MVP, and defensive player of the year. So these are important stats to describe exactly how much impact he did. He literally never lost when he went to the finals, and he was the MVP of that every single time. So Jordan's impact on the game transcended basketball and even sports in the United States and the world. I think it's safe to assume that there are very few people who have not heard of Michael Jordan or his Jordan Nike shoe brand. For this reason, and in addition to the accolades of the undefeated finals records, I think that I have no choice but to grant the title of GOAT to Michael Jordan. So next, who's the GOAT of football? I feel like I barely have to discuss this, but the undisputable GOAT of American football is Tom Brady. His accolades in sport are just incredible, and I don't think they'll ever be broken. He has 7 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, and 3 regular season MVPs, and he's simply just dominated the sport for a decade, 2 decades and a half. The big three in tennis. The big three in tennis are Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Roger Federer in order from left to right. These three have been dominating the sport for the past 2 years, 2 decades, and it's really difficult to determine who the GOAT is truly because all of their careers are still ongoing. But unfortunately, I have to give the title of GOAT to Djokovic. As of right now, Djokovic has 21 Grand Slams, Nadal has 22, and Federer has 20. But Djokovic is the youngest of these three, and Nadal and Federer have always had a history of injury. So I believe that Djokovic will take the GOAT eventually. Like in tennis, there are 3 contenders for the GOAT in soccer. Pelé is a soccer player from the 1950s to the 1970s that led his team, Brazil, to win 3 FIFA titles, and that is the most held by any single player. Lionel Messi is an Argentinian soccer player who played for Barcelona for the majority of his career, where he captured 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey titles, and 4 UEFA Champions League titles, and also had 7 Ballon d'Or awards. Cristiano Ronaldo is a Portuguese soccer player that played for Real Madrid and Manchester United, where he won a combined 7 European League titles, Premier League, La Liga, and the Italian League, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, and 5 Ballon d'Or awards. In my opinion, Cristiano Ronaldo takes the cake as the GOAT of men's soccer because he's dominated the sport for many years in many different countries. Ronaldo has 7 different league titles from England, Spain, and Italy. And he has 5 UEFA Champions League titles, which shows that his versatility is immense because he's able to play in these different leagues and still end up going to the Champions League and winning that. When it comes to the GOAT of golf, there's only 2 main conversations in this conversation: Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. Jack Nicklaus has 18 major titles and 73 PGA Tour wins, while on the other hand, Tiger Woods has 15 major titles and 82 PGA Tour wins. Their statistics are somewhat even without really having a slight edge over each other. But in my opinion, the debate is settled. It's Tiger Woods because he has an overall impact that's insane on the sport. I feel like most people in the U.S. know who Tiger Woods is or have heard of him because of his theatrics on the course and his ability to be charismatic and work the crowd while he's doing his golf. In addition, he's only 46 and he has a lot of golf left in him, while Jack Nicklaus is 82 and he retired back in 2005. So maybe there's a chance that Tiger can eventually take Nicklaus's major titles. F1. When it comes to the sport of F1, there are two people at the top of the list, Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher. Lewis Hamilton has a total of 103 wins and 7 world championships, and he's still racing at a top level. Michael Schumacher has 91 total wins and 7 world championships and dominated the sport of F1 before Lewis Hamilton arrived. In the GOAT of F1, it's really, really easy to say that it's Lewis Hamilton. Unfortunately, as much as I like Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton just has the statistical prowess that's hard to argue with. He's top rank of almost every success metric in F1. In addition to that fact, he's been racing at a high level for 15 years and shows no signs of stopping in the near future. He's looking to chase the 8th championship and solidify his spot as the GOAT.